In the vastness of life filled with challenges and uncertainties, each of us faces a difficult decision. Confront the storms, or seek peace within our souls. When the world seems to be against you, how do you remain steadfast, not faltering in the face of anxiety and pressure? Imagine yourself facing one of the heaviest mental shocks a person can endure. You suddenly lose a loved one, not due to illness or old age, but through an unexpected accident, an unforeseen event. In those moments, painful and desperate, challenging all your beliefs and resilience. While you are still trying to accept this harsh reality, you discover betrayal from a close friend, someone you have entrusted with all your trust and secrets. This dual loss and betrayal not only shatter your trust in life and those around you, but also leave you feeling lost, not knowing how to continue your journey. It is in those heavy moments that Stoic philosophy shines like a guiding light, offering us a valuable lesson: the power of accepting what we cannot change, having the courage to change what we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And part of that strength is found in recognizing the 10 topics we should avoid discussing to maintain inner peace and progress on the path to serenity and spiritual freedom. Join me on this journey, exploring what those 10 topics are and how avoiding them can help us build a strong foundation for our souls, creating a peaceful, harmonious life, no matter how many storms rage outside. But before we delve into the 10 topics, I invite you to a small challenge. Patiently watch until the end of the video, not missing any lessons, as each topic shared is a crucial key to unlocking wisdom and serenity in your soul, guiding you towards living as a true Stoic. Number 1. Don't talk about challenges. Life often brings us enormous challenges, sometimes leaving us feeling lost and lonely amidst the storms of fate. Every step, from the smallest daily obstacles to spiritually challenging battles, demands strength, patience, and courage. Yet, in the silence of the soul, following the teachings of Stoic philosophy, we find an inherent power. It's not always necessary to speak out or boast in the face of difficulties. Instead, learning to embrace and overcome challenges quietly, but with all the courage and strength of spirit, is the secret to rising above them. True strength lies not in expressing emotions every time we encounter a challenge, but in the ability to control ourselves and triumph over them with bravery and intelligence. Voicing our hardships doesn't make them disappear. Sometimes it even magnifies them in our minds. Therefore, let your strength be demonstrated through patient actions, perseverance, and unwavering determination. Every challenge that life presents is not only a valuable lesson, but also an opportunity for us to sharpen ourselves, to develop spiritual strength. Silence in the face of adversity is not surrender, but an expression of resilience and determination, making every trial ultimately insignificant before our willpower and strength. So, confront each challenge and let yourself become stronger, not just through words, but also through silence and courageous confrontation. Nurture within yourself a spirit of calmness, resilience, and indomitability, and turn every challenge into a launchpad for your continuous self-development. Number 2, don't reveal your secrets. The most painful weapon may not always be the lash of an enemy, but sometimes it is the injury inflicted by those closest to us. Do not gamble on relationships around you, for they may become more fragile than we imagine. Knowing faces, but not hearts. Being cautious about words to actions is indispensable. Even with the closest ones, some secrets should not be casually disclosed to avoid inviting gossip. In this complex environment, Stoicism serves as a beacon, illuminating the path with steadfast principles, maintaining composure and not letting emotions dictate actions. Secrecy is also part of one's identity, a personal mark not easily revealed under the light of curiosity or speculation. Exercising self-control in keeping secrets not only demonstrates the ability to manage information, but also signifies inner strength. Keeping a secret is a conscious decision, a choice of self-respect, and safeguarding the individual's mental space. However, it is worth considering that not all secrets should be kept forever. Sharing, when done intelligently and timely, can be the key to unlocking understanding and profound connection. The crucial point is to assess and choose the right timing and recipient so that each word and action carries significance and serves a higher purpose. And when, unfortunately, our secrets are unintentionally exposed, Stoicism once again becomes our guiding light in how we react. Instead of losing composure or suffering, we learn to perceive events objectively, thus finding solutions and learning experiences. This is not just a way to overcome difficulties, but also an opportunity for self-improvement. Finally, in the journey of life, preserving secrets and sharing appropriately is not only a lesson in self-mastery, but also evidence of maturity and wisdom. To become a true Stoic, learn to exist and live harmoniously with the world, where every word, every secret carries its weight. Number 3. Don't talk about your achievements. Embedded within the heart of Stoic philosophy lies a valuable lesson on self-mastery and discretion in keeping one's achievements private. It's not an act of secrecy or insecurity, but rather a testament to inner maturity and depth, a portrait of the true essence of a person behind the glittering successes. Let me elaborate on the story of the gardener named Liam, an epitome of patience and passion, who gradually transformed a barren piece of land into a paradise of life, a garden brimming with colors and fragrances. Every morning, as the gentle dawn light softly spread across the space, Liam would rise, diligently tending to his work in silence, never revealing a hint of complaint or fatigue. His work was not just about nurturing plants, but also about nurturing life, caring for each tiny existence within his garden. As harvest season approached, Liam's garden became a vibrant canvas with the vivid hues of flowers and fruits. But behind that beauty was relentless labor, sweat, and sleepless nights spent caring for and protecting the garden from pests and harsh weather. Liam never spoke of the challenges or efforts he put in. He just smiled and spoke of the joy he felt seeing each flower bloom, each fruit ripen under the sun's rays. Liam's story is not only a testament to humility, but also contains a profound lesson about the value of self-mastery. It's a lesson about living and integrating into life fully, not seeking attention or recognition from the outside, but focusing on inner progress and development, and finding joy in every moment of daily work. By keeping quiet about our achievements, we learn to appreciate the process rather than the outcome, seeking happiness in every diligent moment and freedom from dependence on others' gazes. It's the essence of living a life that doesn't need external recognition to affirm self-worth. A life where every morning we wake up knowing we're becoming the best version of ourselves, in silence and self-mastery. So let your achievements be expressed through actions, through the constant improvement of oneself every day, rather than through words. That is the true way of life of a Stoic. A life full of meaning, humility, and focus on inner development, transcending the glittering lights of recognition and fame. Comment: practicing not speaking about one's achievements if you have learned the lesson of self-mastery, and discretion in keeping them private. Number 4. Don't talk about your next steps. Are you a chess enthusiast? Imagine a chess player moving their pieces silently while their opponent tries to decipher their next moves. This is not just a battle of wits, but also a profound lesson in patience, strategy, and silence. In the world of chess, each move carries a message, an unspoken plan that only experienced players can truly understand and evaluate. Silence isn't just a part of the game, it's a secret weapon, a decisive factor between victory and defeat. Stoic philosophy, with its teachings on self-control and humility, supports this perspective in life. When you choose not to reveal your next move, you not only shield your plans from others' scrutiny, but also maintain the focus and motivation necessary to overcome challenges. Humility is demonstrated by keeping your intentions close to the chest, a solid barrier against judgment and distraction. This fosters deep concentration, allowing you to channel all your energy and attention into achieving your goals. In silence, you find space for personal growth without the need for acceptance or recognition from others. Furthermore, keeping plans secret is not just a strategic choice, but also an expression of autonomy. You hold the key to your destiny, confidently deciding each step without the need for others' approval. This also helps you avoid the pitfalls of complacency that praise can bring, encouraging you to continue striving relentlessly. Ultimately, in the Stoic journey, silence about the next move is a reminder of inner strength and the value of humility. By keeping plans close, you nurture a powerful inner space where focus and determination can thrive without interruption. Let your actions speak to their worth, and when achievements are attained, the silence you've chosen will speak volumes. Number 5. Don't talk about others. We are living in a flat world where the value of a person is judged by social status or even can be overshadowed by the perspectives of others. Who likes whom, who harms whom, and who is doing what are becoming topics of daily discussion. However, what if people are talking about you? Surely that wouldn't make you happy. And of course, likewise, you shouldn't gossip about others either. Here are the reasons why you shouldn't do that. Firstly, about the power of words. Words have great power, but we also need to realize that not all words deserve our attention. Stoicism emphasizes restraint and awareness of speech. Carefully choosing words is the first step to living a meaningful and self-directed life. Secondly, focus on oneself. Instead of worrying about what others say or think about us, we should focus on what we can control: our emotions, actions, and thoughts. This not only helps us reduce unnecessary anxiety, but also ensures that we are investing our energy in self-improvement. Thirdly, fostering a positive environment. When deciding not to engage in gossip about others, we contribute to building a more positive environment. Respect and kindness become the foundation, thereby creating a chain of positive influence within the community. Fourthly, forgiveness and understanding. Not talking about others is also a way to show forgiveness and understanding. Each of us faces challenges and makes mistakes, and accepting this helps us develop empathy and compassion for those around us. Not talking about others is not only a choice in behavior, but also an important part of building a meaningful life. We are encouraged to live a self-directed life, focusing on personal development and demonstrating kindness and understanding. In this flat world, the true value of a person does not lie in what others say or think, but in their character and actions. Remember that every word and every action of ours has the power to make a difference. We have come halfway through the journey with 10 topics on how avoiding them can help us build a solid foundation for the soul. Your presence here demonstrates your commitment and readiness for our challenge in the journey to becoming a true Stoic. Leave a comment. I have come halfway through the journey to becoming a true Stoic, as encouragement and motivation for yourself. And now, shift your focus to the next topics. Number 6. Don't talk about your good deeds. Imagine a candle quietly illuminating a darkened room. Its light is gentle, unobtrusive, yet warm, and illuminating everything around it. This is the symbol of doing good, where every act of kindness is done not for recognition or praise, but for its inherent nature. In a noisy world where people often seek attention, quietly performing acts of goodness seems to have become a lost art. Let's delve into the story of Jack, a man living by Stoic philosophy. Jack regularly volunteers at a local community center, where he assists the homeless and provides them with meals. He does this not out of a desire for acknowledgement or praise, but because he believes it's the right thing to do. One bitterly cold winter day, Jack encountered a young man shivering on the street, with nowhere warm to go. Instead of simply giving him money, Jack invited him into a cafe and bought him a hot meal and a cup of coffee. He sat with the man and listened to his story, showing him that someone cared. Jack never shared this story with anyone, for to him, the value of the act lies in the act itself, not in recognition from others. Remember that acts of kindness should not be done to seek attention or praise. Like a candle in the night, Our actions should gently radiate, illuminating the lives of others without needing to make ourselves known. When we perform good deeds without expecting anything in return, we are truly living at our highest essence, and we find contentment and happiness in helping others without needing recognition. Stage lights cannot determine the true value of noble deeds. So, let's carry out good deeds quietly, allowing those actions to assert your worth. This is the essence of living to become a true Stoic, where through our actions we express ourselves silently yet profoundly. Number 7. Don't talk about your future plans. Explaining why you shouldn't disclose your plans and goals to others is worth contemplating. Most of us believe that if we announce our plans and goals to others, they will offer feedback and help, making it easier for the plans to succeed. However, scientists have proven the opposite. Revealing your plans to others diminishes your likelihood of achieving those plans. These studies have been conducted since early times. A study by scientist W. Mahler in 1933 showed that if someone announces a solution to a problem and is recognized by others for this solution, a social reality emerges in their brain where they perceive themselves as having completed the task, even when the solution hasn't been implemented yet. Keeping future plans secret is not just an exercise in autonomy, but also a reminder of the power of living in the present. The future is a blank page, yet to be written, and therefore should not be spoken of with certainty. The power of silence in keeping future plans secret creates space for deep focus on current work. This reflects the core principle of Stoicism, focusing on what's within our control. Instead of flaunting future plans, act every day with clear intention and purpose, cherishing each moment as an opportunity to live true to your values and principles. When not preoccupied with talking about future plans, you live and fully exist in each moment, living each day as if it were the last. This not only helps us avoid a sense of accomplishment, but also motivates us to take real action to achieve our goals. Furthermore, keeping your plans secret is an expression of humility and mystery, a prominent characteristic of Stoics. In a world filled with boasting on social media, silence demonstrates confidence and independence, affirming that we trust our path without needing approval or encouragement from others. Of course, there is an exception. When you need someone to supervise and encourage you to carry out your daily tasks, you should inform them of your goals and plans. But remember, you are on the path to becoming a true Stoic, so building discipline for yourself is better than relying on a supervisor. So, if you agree with our perspective, leave your mark with a like and share this video. Number 8. Don't speak of your weaknesses. Have you ever wondered whether you should share your weaknesses with others? My answer is no. I strongly believe that we shouldn't do that. And why? Simply because others might use them against us, even those we love, and those who love us. It's important to distinguish clearly between flaws and weaknesses. A flaw could be a negative trait or a mistake in character that we can recognize and correct. Acknowledging our mistakes is important, but weaknesses are a whole different story. Our weaknesses are what make us vulnerable, which can cause us to collapse at any time because of how they stir our emotions or actions. We have two choices: hide our weaknesses or overcome them, but that can only happen when no one knows about them. To illustrate, consider the following scenario. Feeling anger is a natural human reaction to undesirable situations. Have you ever felt angry at someone because they did something right? The answer is probably not. Anger often stems from a perception of something unfair or unjust to us. But if we speak openly about our weaknesses, we are opening the door for others to have the opportunity to hurt us, whether intentionally or not. This not only creates a vicious cycle of hurt, but also hinders our self-improvement process. Facing and overcoming our weaknesses in silence is not only an act of strength, but also an expression of self-respect and self-control, core principles of Stoicism. We are strongly reminded of the importance of protecting ourselves and keeping secret those things that can make us vulnerable to the outside world. In this way, we not only protect ourselves from harm, but also maintain inner peace and harmony, continuing our journey of personal development without being influenced by judgment or opposition from the outside. Number 9. Don't talk about your deepest dream. In topic number 9, we delve into a profound and meaningful piece of advice about keeping our deepest dreams secret. This isn't just counsel on discretion. It's a profound strategy for fortifying inner strength and asserting independence of spirit. Imagine you're nurturing a grand dream, such as writing a book that could change readers' lives. Sharing this prematurely can lead to scrutiny and doubt from others, creating unnecessary pressure that distracts and disheartens. We arrive at the value of inner peace, a state we can sustain through silence and introspection. When you keep your dreams close, you create a private space to nurture and develop them, shielded from external noise. This not only aids concentration, but also imbues the pursuit of dreams with greater significance. Self-reliance is a cornerstone of Stoicism. By withholding deep dreams, you not only take sole responsibility for their realization, but also cultivate inner strength and resilience. Picture yourself as a seed planted in darkness, requiring time, patience, and protection to grow strong before reaching the sunlight. By keeping your dreams secret, you learn to patiently nurture and develop them, allowing them to become stronger and more feasible. By not hastily seeking recognition from others, you create a tranquil space for your dreams to naturally evolve. By not sharing personal aspirations, you not only shield them from the world's judgmental gaze, but also nurture robustness and independence of spirit from within. This is a process of perseverance and self-improvement, where each step is taken quietly, but assuredly, like a miraculous seed awaiting the moment to bloom under the sun's rays. Remember to hit the notification bell and subscribe if you've gleaned a lesson from this 9th topic. Number 10. Don't talk about your moments of solitude. In the silence of solitude, we are invited to confront ourselves without any veils, without any distracting noise. It is a time when we can listen to the true voice of our souls, a voice that is often overlooked or forgotten in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Solitude teaches us that in these moments, we not only face ourselves, but also the universe, recognizing that each of us is part of a greater whole, and that every loneliness is only temporary and valuable. Loneliness becomes a teacher, teaching us to live independently and not to depend on the acceptance or judgment of others. It encourages us to create a strong inner space where we can nurture and develop our highest values and virtues. In solitude, we learn to accept and love ourselves authentically, discovering extraordinary strength and resilience. Moments of loneliness are also when we can confront and overcome our fears by realizing that true peace and happiness come from within, not from external validation or sympathy from others. We learn to find stability and tranquility in uncertainty, to find peace amidst the storms of life, and to achieve a state of noble soul where peace and strength coexist. Connecting with oneself in moments of solitude is not only an act of self-respect, but also an expression of freedom. It allows us to live a meaningful life, true to ourselves, and to pursue a path of genuine and sustainable personal development. Moments of loneliness become precious gems on the journey of self-discovery, moments where we learn to appreciate silence, respect privacy, and cherish solitude as an indispensable part of life. Under the light of Stoic philosophy, we are reminded of the value of self-discipline, humility, and focusing on self-improvement every day. By avoiding discussions on the 10 topics mentioned, we not only nurture a peaceful mind, but also create a positive space for personal growth and community spirit. As you delve deeper into this journey of self-discovery with us, don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below the video. Your feedback and sharing are great sources of encouragement that help us continue to create more meaningful and insightful content. If you find value in these insights and wish to support us, please don't hesitate to like and share this video with your friends and family. Most importantly, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit subscribe to not miss any of our videos, where we explore and apply Stoic philosophy to everyday life together. Stay tuned for the Stoic lessons displayed at the end of the video, so you don't miss any lessons. Thank you for spending time with us today. Live a meaningful life, be self-disciplined, and always strive for self-improvement. See you in the next videos.